We've been doing this Promoting Tolerance program for almost a quarter century. Next year will really be the 25th year that we've organized this event. And a lot has happened in 25 years. We try to take stock of what the impact of this has been. It really means looking at all of the changes that have taken place in these countries in these 25 years, and looking also, and most particularly, at the people who've been part of this program. Over these years, we've had several hundred that have been to the United States, that have been part of these seminars we organize with the Naumann Stiftung here in Europe. And I think to try to measure its success is also to sort of measure the success of the evolution of political leadership in these countries. After all, many of the people who've been part of our program have gone on to hold positions of leadership in their respective political parties or their governments. I think it has been meaningful for each of them, and ultimately it is the success for each of these individuals that is a measure of the success of this program. But we certainly believe that we can see that in the experience, in the results of the people who've been part of it. One of the things we've learned when we talk about promoting tolerance, how to promote an understanding and appreciation of pluralism, a respect for diversity in society, it's not something that you can sort of do one time and then check the box, then say, okay, we've completed this, we've concluded this. It's really an ongoing process. And ironically, maybe sadly, but one of the realities that we see in political and social life today is that this is not an attitude that simply comes automatically on the basis of education or the basis of political maturity. It's something that we have to work at time after time, day after day. So it's been, I think, a wonderful partnership between AJC and the Naumann Stiftung. And when we speak about the future, I think we speak about continuing this work so that new classes of participants, new generation of emerging political and social leaders will have the experience, have the benefit of this program. The seminar here in Europe, and we'll continue it in the program in the United States, has really focused on dealing with hate speech and hate crimes, the protection of minority communities in our respective societies. It's a real challenge. We see it today where there's a growing corrosive hate speech in the political conversations. It's not only in new emerging democracies, it's in well-established democracies. We see it in our own country, in the United States as well, often in the context of political campaigns. So we're going to try and look at what are the very real and practical approaches that can be taken. There are legal approaches to deal with hate crimes and hate speech. It's a very different focus in some European countries from the United States, because in the US we have a First Amendment protection of speech, but that doesn't mean you simply let it go. There are ways to confront this phenomenon of hate speech, certainly ways of beefing up police and law enforcement to address hate crimes, and we want to share as part of the overall program in the United States this year with our visiting participants some of the efforts, some of the activities, some of the laws and law enforcement programs that address this problem.